What is up, guys? This is your boy Jeff coming to you from Truckee, California, right below North Star Resort. The paths look pretty clear. One way, numero uno way. Look at this. Look at, you can see North Star right behind me up there. Look, just a little bit of snow left. Primo day for riding. Got the ARES ACEDECK X1. Said that backwards, but you know what I'm talking about. So my goal today was to get from Truckee Valley up to the highest point within North Star Resort. This was going to be a challenge as a lot of the paths were covered in snow, requiring me to ride on some of these roads. I wasn't too excited about it, but I figured a goal is a goal and I'm going to give it my best. This ride has about 1,500 feet of climbing over 23 miles, which the ACEDECK ARES X1 should handle quite easily. With the first part of the ride complete, riding up Brockway Summit Road into North Star Resort, I was almost clean sailing. Just gotta get into the resort proper and it should really clear out with all the traffic. Wasn't really too bad it being a Wednesday today, but still don't like being out here with a lot of cars on the road. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do to get your riding in. After maneuvering my way through North Star Resort, which is the halfway point up to the top where the Ritz-Carlton is, I was almost scot-free onto some of the back roads where there's gates, where no cars are allowed to go, letting me free carve all the way. Surprisingly, this is the only spot where I really ran into some trouble and I actually couldn't ride it anymore. Just losing traction on this ice, and I wasn't about to go blasting up this hill at any type of speed because it could just roll out from underneath me. I wouldn't really say this was a perfect day, but it was incredible being outside on these roads all by myself, even if I did have to ride through some slush and some ice. And finally rolling up to the top of the North Star Resort at the Ritz-Carlton. This is a pretty sweet spot up here where the gondola ends. People can just ride up this gondola, ski right onto the chairlift if they want, or they can ski back down to the village. This is a really cool little area at about 7,200 feet. When you're way up here, you gotta be real careful whenever you're in the shadows. This turns into just pure ice and slush. Getting down from this higher elevation, able to do a little bit of carving and having a little bit more fun on the board while going down this pretty steep hill. Back onto Brockway Summit, still heading back down into the Truckee Valley. Wanted to get off this road as fast as possible, but yet not go too crazy because these trucks and cars weren't giving me too much room here. So as fast as possible, as safe as possible. And back onto the Truckee bike path, which is the funnest part of the ride. No cars, nice and smooth. This is a brand new path, and it kind of winds around so you can actually get some good cornering in. This ACEDECK ARES X1 is like having a cheat mode. It is just so much fun to ride, so intuitive, and just carves and rips through just about everything. The tires aren't really good for off-roading or anything I was doing today in the snow and the ice, but still, it managed it, it got dirty, and it got me back safely.